what are some things that you've adopted into your life when you became a gun owner?
Mm-hmm.
Because when you become a responsible firearms owner, your life changes.
Yeah, it does. It changes the clothes that you wear.
Yes, your wardrobe changes,
Yep.
your mindset,
Yeah.
everything changes.
Yeah,
You don't realize this beforehand.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in a lot of ways, your personality does change too.
Mm-hmm.
Like you start to look around rooms in a different way. You sit at a restaurant in a different way. You experience life in a more aware state of mind, hopefully. And a lot of that comes from, I would probably just say training in general. Like when I go to the range, which is something I've adopted into my life, is if you're going to be, first off, if you're going to be a responsible gun owner, then part of that is learning about your firearm and being capable of using it. And you drop to the lowest ability in a real situation of your training. So people may think that you're going to be a hero as soon as a real situation happens. From what I understand, that's not the case in every way. So all you can do is train to your highest capability and hope that it was high enough to meet the needs of the demand. So training is a big part of what I do. In responsible gun ownership, I want to be capable. So I go to the range, I shoot at targets, and I do my best to make sure that I can hit them.
Yep.
Yeah.
What would you say are some important, let's say we're talking to us 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Our avatars 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Right. What would you tell that Samuel Hansen who didn't buy his first gun yet, who's maybe interested?
Yeah.
What are some things that you would give them, some practical advice that you would tell them as far as easing into this new lifestyle? Because it really is a new lifestyle.
Yeah. I would say start mentally preparing yourself. I would say a key aspect of this is having a solid why. And I think my why that I would give somebody else if I could would be care about others as much as you care about yourself. And when it comes down to it, that's really what the basis of carrying a firearm is for me. It's I want to be able to protect myself and I want to be able to protect others. So changing my mindset to I would do something hard in the defense of somebody else if I had to. That was motivating for me to want to develop those skills in the first place. So, and I think a lot of people can relate to that. I think in a general sense, like everybody in some level cares about the people that they associate with on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that they would want something bad to happen to those people. So I think if you look outwardly and say, like, I care about these people and I want them to be safe, that would be a good starting point for someone to get into the firearms industry and world.
Yep. I agree. I think mindset is so underrated.
Yeah.
When it comes to that whole world of firearm ownership.
Yeah.
I think mindset, if you don't shift your mindset into a specific realm of thinking when it comes to owning a firearm, then you basically become what everyone else thinks firearm ownership is, right?
And in a lot of ways, I mean, you need to be okay taking on responsibility and understanding what responsibility means for you. Responsibility for me in a lot of ways equals fulfillment, and it's drawn a lot of goodness into my life as I've been willing to take on small responsibilities, whether that came to work or wanting what's best for others, or even myself in this capacity. I mean, taking on the responsibility of the defense of other people is a big deal, and it gives you, in a lot of way, like a way to serve every day, even if you're not actively stopping bad guys every day, you know, like that mentality sits inside of your heart and says, I'm doing something good, even if nothing's happening. So
I love that. You're prepared always.
It can be fulfilling. Yeah.
Yep. That's true.
So,
I never thought of that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really cool perspective to have.
Yeah.